right, welcome back to the show. The great Alabama Senator, Mr. Tommy Tuberville. Senator Tuberville, welcome, sir, as always. You know, Charles Payne was on in the first segment of the show, and he was talking about Pax Americana and, you know, listing things that Mr. Trump is getting done. India, Pakistan, perhaps a ceasefire deal, the last American hostage being released by Hamas, the potential for, you know, Zelensky-Putin meeting. Trump himself might broker it. President Trump will be in the Middle East, and maybe something's cooking with Iran. Is there a Pax Americana back on? Is Mr. Trump reordering the chaos of the world under Biden into something resembling, you know, peace and prosperity and America first?
Yeah, Larry, don't forget about the Abraham Accords. I think that might be one of the reasons he's going to see the Saudis and bounce around the Middle East, but I don't know how he keeps up with it. It's hard for us here in the States to keep up with what's going on, from the tariffs to the wars to the you know, great big beautiful bill. It is it's mind-boggling, but I'm enjoying every bit of it. The Democrats are running for cover. We dealt for 4 years with somebody that had no negotiation skills. Now we got somebody that just loves to do it. He eats and breathes it. And we're so fortunate to have President Trump as president.
So think about this on the home front, I guess, but it's also international affairs. Basically, in the same 4 or 5 day period, we got a very good trade deal with the United Kingdom, and we have a 90-day pause and a significant easing of tariffs with China and the U.S. What do you make of that?
Well, and there's about 30 to 35, Larry, I know for a fact, that are lined up ready to make deals with the United States. We're controlling it, and we should. You know, we're the grocery store of the world. You know, we make everything in terms of being able to make it available to other people. Now, we've got to get in the manufacturing business again. That's what President Trump's doing all this for. But we've got to be choosy with it. But in my state of Alabama, I have people coming every day about new manufacturing ideas. We want to move it here from either Ireland or Germany. It is amazing how much busier we are here in the Senate as Republicans of wanting to bring things back, and on the contrary of what the Democrats just tried to say, no, we don't want you here. We want to raise all of our food out of the country, put our farmers out of business. It is totally different than what it was 6 months ago.
So nobody really talks much about it, but President Trump has raised $4 or $5 trillion for American investment. He's going to the Middle East and so forth. He'll probably raise, I don't know, a couple $1 trillion more. I'm just guessing, but that's part of the deal. The tax changes, the tax policy coming out of the Ways and Means Committee will provide incentives for those people who invest in the United States. So there's a tide of onshoring that seems to be coming not only from foreign relations and trade relations, but also just tax incentive relations. So where, you know, this is unheard of. This is unseen. It all goes hand in glove. Trump is taking advantage of this. What do you make of it? Can it all pass the Senate? I guess that's my final thought. Is it going to get through the Senate?
Well, all the tax incentives normally come from the states, in which they still do. President Trump's doing it on a national level. You know, the opportunity zones, all those things that he's put into place. But right now they're negotiating, you know, Medicare, Medicaid, all the things that everybody are a little bit worried about. But always remember this. There's really, as we've looked at all this, it's all about reform. We have algorithms now that can go into Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid that can be hooked up to these machines that can make sure that we can cut out all this fraud and all this nonsense with people getting on Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid that shouldn't be on it. We're not in the 20th century. This is the 21st century, and all those things will kick in this year. You don't hear much talk about AI in that area, but Larry, we will get it passed. It's going to be tough. We have to get cuts. We cannot pass a bill that does not have cuts in it. We've got to cut back somewhere close to the 2019 budget, and if we don't do that, I don't know how we can save the country, but President Trump is all for that, but he wants to do it in the right spots.
But Senator Tuberville, you know, able-bodied young men should not be on Medicaid. They should not be on Medicaid. And the expansion of eligibility. So That's not a cut, really, sir. That's enforcing the eligibility mandate, which Barack Obama tried to break. Now you all have a chance to put it back together again. And Medicaid is still going to grow significantly. It's just going to grow by slightly less. It's not really a cut. It's just a slowdown in the phenomenal bankrupting growth.
Well, illegals on Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security. Everything that goes along with people that, as you said, are sitting around at home watching The View on television, getting SNAP cards, food stamps, and on Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. That's got to be over with. Our country's not going to make it. We cannot afford that to happen. And President Trump is all about that. That's what the House is pushing very hard. All the reforms that you just talked about have to be in there, but we cannot afford to take care of the world. Let's take care of the people in this country first, and then we might be able to help outside our borders.
Actually, we cut taxes and spending and have an investment-led boom, and onshoring the rest of the world might copy us. That's what happened under Reagan. Anyway, Senator Tommy Tuberville, thank you, sir. As always, we appreciate your wisdom. All right, now.